Remember, George Orwell stated in 1984, quote, "The object of power is power," end quote. Even on an individual level, human behavior contradicts economic determinism. Political leaders, corporate moguls, and even revolutionary figures have often made decisions that did not maximize their personal wealth, but secured their control over systems and people. Now consider America's system of child slavery and institutional racism. What began as a purely economic system eventually turned into fear of genetic annihilation and a fight for genetic survival once European elites gained more knowledge about themselves and their victims. The Enlightenment spawned by the need to justify the barbarity of an economy based on the brutal enslavement of Africans. A failed attempt to prove the inferiority of people of African descent led to increased knowledge in science in the fields of biology, archaeology, geography, history, and civilization itself. When history, science, math, and logic not only contradicted the desired narrative, but proved the opposite of the story the slave-based economy needed to tell, revealing that the African was not inferior and carries the highest level of genetic diversity among human beings, and that the European did not represent some more intelligent, highly developed end of human evolution, and all of the attributes of civilization were already established and taught to the Greeks by Africans, and that white skin is less than 7,000 years old, and the marker for it, SLC24A5, came from Africans, and that white people represent the global minority. These scientific truths changed the dynamic. Shit shifted from a purely economic determinant to fear of genetic annihilation driving the logic, based on what they discovered concerning themselves, the global African presence, and the black subjects of their economy. Based on what the European elites now understood to be true concerning both white and black people, they concluded that if whiteness is to survive, a system must be established to ensure that end, and simultaneously subjugate, control, regulate, underdevelop, and or remove African or black people.